What's up, everyone? Aaron Negler here with Cheesehead TV. Happy Thanksgiving. Packers do not take the day off. They will be working. They will be practicing. We'll hear from Matt LaFleur a little while. And the Packers getting ready to take on the Bears on Sunday night. Mitch Trubisky going to be in the house as the starter. Oh, my gosh. Feel the love. Feel the excitement. And don't discount this Bears team. They have everything necessary to pull off this upset. So Packers got to bring their A game, which is undoubtedly why they are continuing to practice today and getting ready for a heated divisional showdown. Good to see everybody in the comments section. Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see everyone. Everyone talking to me at the same time. Kind of the point, Aaron. Yeah, right. Okay, good. What am I making for food today? As little as possible. Nagler, Thanksgiving story. There you go. Happy Thanksgiving, Nags. Thankful for you and Cheesehead Nation. Robin, thank you. Thank you for being a patron. Thanks for joining us on the Patreon Zoom happy hour last night. It was a lot of fun. It was a good spirited bunch last night. Always a good time. Kyle, Denmark, what's up, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving. Is cheese curds a Thanksgiving food? Does the Pope wear a funny hat? Cheese curds an all-the-time food, any occasion food, a yes, always please more food. Yes, no doubt. I like your argument on YouTube for Butler on the Hall of Fame. Thanks, Travis. I was culled from last night's Packer transplants. I just wanted to put all the information in one spot, especially the comparisons, because that's all anyone ever does during Hall of Fame arguments. And it's, if you want to go strictly on comparisons, it's patently absurd that Leroy Butler's not in the Hall of Fame. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, you can do so on the YouTube channel and on the Facebook page. John, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for not playing soft beyond the sticks. You're welcome. You'll never see me in anything other than press man coverage. Now, that does mean I get beat deep sometimes, but yeah, I'll always be up in the grill. Happy Thanksgiving. Brad, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving, Nags, and everyone carrying the G. That's right, buddy. Carry it today and always. Butler greater than John Lynch, Jonathan. No question about it. That is one of the comparisons I make in the video. It is patently absurd if Lynch goes in prior to Butler. Newcastle, what's up, Andy? Carry that G, buddy. Have a blessed one. What's up, Lewis? Sandy, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for checking in. Plans. I'll tell you what my plans are, Nate. I'm going to sit on my ass and watch football, eat, drink beer, and try to forget the world for a while. Those are my plans. Let's get Aaron Jones going this week. If he's rolling in the playoffs, then the offense rolls. Yeah, Robin, I think that's 1,000% spot on. I think the offense, as potent as it was on Sunday, would definitely benefit from an added dimension of Aaron Jones getting involved. Now, I know they're limiting his touches. They did the same thing last year. Want to save him for the stretch run. But the offense, especially against another really tough defense, would definitely benefit from getting Jones going. Usually at the Lions game today, but no fans allowed. Bummer. Yeah, David. It's a bummer, except for the fact that I completely understand it. You know, I understand it's a bummer for you in that it's a tradition. We're all kind of, short-circuited from the traditions that we usually like and participate in every year at this time. I would normally be hopefully flying home to see my folks, but that's not happening. So I hear you, man. It sucks. But, you given the state of the league, the fact that the Ravens now have, 7 more guys? I mean, more guys this morning testing positive, putting that Sunday game now in jeopardy. Browns have shut down their facility. It's everywhere, man. The more we can do to just stay in place and kind of stay away from our fellow man as much as possible is a good thing. Luis, thanks for the super chat. I think Packers defensive line will have a blast with this Bears offensive line. I expect Kenny Clark to come in full form. Yeah, they can't block him up front. I know that. I also think the Packers offensive line should have its hands full with the defensive front for the Bears. But yes, absolutely. No question about it. Tom, Grassi Posse Nation in the house. What's up, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you and yours are well. I heard Lambeau going to have some fans Sunday. Yes, Jeff, they will have 500 friends and family, people who work for the team or are family members of those who work for the team. So 500, not a big helping, of course, but Packers are making plans to see if they can try and put fans in the stands as this, season winds down the stretch run. Given the state of the country, given the state of the virus, I'll be very surprised if they actually go ahead and pull the trigger on that, but we'll see. Excited to see how well John Runyon looked. Yeah, Derek, he had a very strong game. I don't think there's any question he had his kind of rookie moments, but yeah, for the most part, he played very well, especially considering the fact that he came in cold off the bench in the middle of a game. That's always hard, and he acquitted himself really well. I'll be on a bus with our men's basketball team traveling 6.5 hours for our non-conference basketball tournament. Jonathan, Godspeed, man. Oh, why are the Packers never playing at Thanksgiving anymore? Yeah, they used to a bit because they play the Lions every year, obviously. And I think it'll only be a matter of time until they're back on Thanksgiving, but it just hasn't happened. The rotation has been kind of out of whack, so to speak, but I'm all for it. It kind of ruins my Thanksgiving when they play on Thanksgiving. John, thanks, buddy. Leroy Butler, Hall of Fame, no doubt about it. Tanyan to Tunyon, doesn't that imply Runyon to Runyon? I love Tunyon's explanation. I had to make a name for myself. Get it? Do I think Lazard gets more plays this week? Yes, Jeff, I do. I think, as they said, he was on a pitch count on Sunday in Indy. They'll start to utilize him a little bit more, ease him into the rotation a lot more as the season goes on, starting on Sunday against the Bears. The defensive tackle the Packers just got any good? Yeah, it starts with R. The last name is escaping me, but yeah, his tape is pretty promising. I don't think he's a super athlete. For those wondering, they picked up a new defensive tackle off waivers. His tape is good in the sense that he seems to be a bit of a road grader, a guy who can explode off the line of scrimmage and kind of reset the line, which is something, the Packers have not done a great job of this year. So, yeah, I got to find this kid's name. 2 seconds, because I saw it last night, and then I started drinking and forgot. Anthony Rush. That's it. Anthony Rush. Undrafted free agent from last year. I tell you what, I don't think he's going to be, someone that's going to come in and give you, difference-making reps, but I do think he could potentially be some help in the run game. No doubt about that. Jim, thanks for giving the shout out and happy Thanksgiving. Thankful for a diehard fan for such an amazing sports franchise that is none other than the Green Bay Packers. Go Pack Go. Right back at you, Jim. Can I see the parade from my house? No, I cannot. Akeem Hicks versus Aaron Jones. Key matchup. Must win the line of scrimmage. Well, yeah, but that matchup isn't versus Aaron Jones. That matchup is against whoever's starting at center. Could be Corey. Could be Elton. And then, potentially Runyon and Patrick. That's the matchup. I am thankful that the Bears still suck. George, I almost titled this video that, but I wanted to keep it positive. Nags, buddy, happy Thanksgiving to you and the girls. Thank you for all you do. You're the real MVP, Aaron. That's really lovely of you. Sending love to MVS. There you go. I'm sending all the love to MVS, and I hope 12 sends a bunch of love his way in the form of deep balls on Sunday night. Happy Thanksgiving to all from New York. Lewis, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Good to see you. I saw this, Nicholas. Packer defense, according to PFF, man coverage, quarterback rated 83.2, third in the league. Zone coverage, 104.3, 28th in the league. I mean, there's zero context there. But yeah, it's telling, right? In a way. I think, I've railed on the fact that they have good man corners, and I wish they would play more man. But, you can't just play man. You gotta mix it up. But yeah, that is a eyebrow-raising stat. Thanksgiving is a joke. All right. It's whatever you want it to be. You want it to be a joke? Cool, man. Awesome. I mean, and I know this is probably that whole, the origin of Thanksgiving and the whole reason that, this country exists and people getting all upset about it. And I'm totally down with the cause, man. But it's Thanksgiving. I'm just going to watch football and drink some beer, dude. It is always turkey, or do you go with beef, ham, duck, etc.? I'm an ignorant Brit. Happy Thanksgiving. It's always turkey for me. I know lots of people who try and mix it up, do other things. But yeah, turkey and stuffing. Gotta be. I'm a traditionalist. What can you say? Sean, thanks for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Nags, and everyone at Cheesehead TV. Thankful for your well-spoken insight on football and life, for that matter. Sean, I'm not sure what you're listening to, but thank you. Thanks for that. Two-man under was always the best defensive play in Madden. Brett, it's one of my favorites. The problem is if you can't get home, especially the way the Packers couldn't early in the season, or sometimes I can't on Madden. If people run those crossers, they just wait for the crossers, and then eventually the guy starts to lag behind in man, and then you just you lead the receiver a little bit, and then he's running for Jesus. Always a counter. Always a counter. Do you see LaFleur pursuing Quinn for DC in the offseason? No, I don't. Happy Thanksgiving, Aaron, to you and yours. Danny, right back at you, buddy. LOL, the Thanksgiving Grinch needs to relax. Drew, there's always one. Thankful for a complete Thanksgiving next year and a new... Well, I'm not going to go there. I mean, yes, but it doesn't need to be said. I agree that there is no context, but wanted to see the percentage of zone on third down defense. That must be why it's so high. Nicholas, I suspect that's a big part of it. That whole thing I was talking to Matt about, the play behind the sticks, rally and tackle forward, blah, 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 which is the thinking behind it. And I'm not a fan of its overutilization in Green Bay. I love Raven Green. Hey, so do I. That's amazing. I found my soulmate. I love Raven Green too. Which Packers player? Oh God, there's so many questions. When will we see the true power? The true power of what? The questions keep moving. Where did it go? Sorry, guys. These questions keep popping up and then disappearing. When will we see the true power of the Green Bay Packers in A.J. Dillon's majestic legs? Whenever he gets off the COVID list, I guess. Which Packers player are you most thankful for getting to watch, past or present? Oh, it's Brett Favre, 1,000,000,000%. I just can't even begin to describe what a magical kind of stretch that was when the Packers went from sucking the entirety of my childhood to all of a sudden, maybe are they kind of good now? To, oh my God, they're really good. Oh my God, they are going to win a Super Bowl. They're the best team in football. I was all behind Brett, and he was insane to watch through that whole stretch. How's Kettle of Fish doing? Danny, they're holding on. They're holding on. Everything is fucked in New York, though, especially now that bars are back to having to be closed at 10, heading towards another lockdown. It's not great. It's not great, but they're holding on. They're doing everything they can. Holding out against hope here. Do I see the Packers blowing out the Bears Sunday night? No, I do not. I mean, I would very much welcome it. I'd be totally down for the cause, but I just think the defense is too good. I do think the Packers will be able to score, but I just don't think, a blowout, I don't see. Should Kirksey and Martin be on the field more together? Yes. Run defense, any chance of improvement last 6 games? Yeah, Danny, I think so. I don't think they're ever going to be lights out, but I think they can still improve. No doubt about it. Bears still suck. Rush is like 350. Maybe he can be our version of Snacks Harrison. What say you? I mean, that's clearly, the impetus behind the move. Get a big body in the middle of it. And as I said earlier, he should at least help on early downs. Just kind of reset the line of scrimmage. I don't think you're ever going to see a lot of athleticism, quick twitch kind of stuff out of a kid, but he definitely has the ability to explode off the ball and knock another large human back. So we'll see if they even utilize him. I mean, you guys know they pick these guys up and then sometimes he doesn't even see the field. Alex, thanks for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Go Pack. Right back at you, Alex. Happy Thanksgiving. Do you think Jackson should take over King? Maybe eventually long term, not anytime soon. Jackson's dealing with a concussion, so it definitely won't happen this week. But I think it's a possibility. Well, we'll see. Ways to go. John, thanks for the super chat. Turkey and stuffing. That is the way. Cheers, Nags. Right back at you, John. I hope MVS is the next Tay and shuts up all the critics because I personally hated Tay his first couple years because of drops, but now he's one of my all-time faves because of his resilience and leadership. I mean, it's just about some perspective, right? I do think, the caustic nature of online fandom certainly makes it worse. And I know there's reasonings behind everybody, a lot of times centered around who they should have taken in the draft. That builds up people's resentment to a guy like MVS who is playing, but having an inconsistent time. But it's just like, I wish people could just kind of step back, take a 30,000 foot view and say, all right, kid is developing. Well, that's for any player or for the team for that matter. It's so driven day by day. And, I can't complain because we do daily content here. I chat with you guys every single day. And I understand that we all love the Packers. We love talking about the Packers, but the double-edged sword there is that it's great that we can all get together and chat about the Packers, right? Or football or anything for that matter. But because of that, everybody needs to push some kind of angle every single 24-hour period. And I know I probably get boring because I say the same shit over and over again, because a lot of the times you just got to let it play out. And while you're letting it play out, there's no way you can kind of, definitively declare anything about a player or the team, etc. So, if you guys, I know you probably don't because you're here, but if you need, your daily fix of this guy's the greatest, this guy's the worst, ESPN is always available to you. But I'm with you, man. Just take a step back, look at the big picture, let it play out. It's always my advice. All right, I'm going to have to get going. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out and talking some Packers. Hope you guys are all safe, taking care of yourselves wherever you are. Happy Thanksgiving. Please do me a monster favor, hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends, tell your family, which ones of them you're seeing on this holiday, that Cheesehead TV is devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.